Alright, man, Torture Talk. Like, share, subscribe to the page. Alright, today I want to talk about newest release from Megan Thee Stallion, Thot Shit. Before I get into that, make sure you like, share, subscribe to the page. Hit the thumbs up button if you like the content. If you don't, hit the thumbs down. You know what it is. I did a live review, but Facebook blocked my review because they said that I wasn't supposed to use Megan's song. So I'm just going to give my thoughts on this song and how I feel about it and how I feel about the whole movement of this, how would I say, social hoism, only fan rap, slut rap. Before I get into that, make sure you like the share, subscribe to the page. Hit the thumbs up. If you don't like the content, hit the thumbs down. YouTube is not paying me, so you know what it is. Alright. Megan Thee Stallion. Alright. Megan Thee Stallion is at it again with these sensationalized songs where she feels as though that she has to use her body to make money. But see, here's the problem with this whole thing. This whole situation that I got. The problem I have with this is that Megan Thee Stallion is a female rapper who wants to be respected as a woman, but she carries herself as a whore. She does hoish things in her music. Period. Now, one can say, oh, it's just music. Right? If that's your argument, cool. I get it. That's your argument. But then one can say, it's not just music. It's a way of life. Because you're doing things that people actually do in real life. You're talking about things that people actually do in real life. So this is not just something where it's just like, okay, well, she's just doing this just to be appealing. No, she's doing it to cater to people who actually do this type of stuff. So my biggest issue with Megan Thee Stallion is she is a female rapper who is okay with raps. She can actually rap a little bit. I give her that. She's not trash. She can actually rap. But she feels as though that she has to be this female who is put out there doing hoish behavior. So with this song, Thot Shit, right? I'm going to explain it because I can't play it, so I'm going to explain it. And I'll leave the link to the video in below, so in the description box. So she does a song where there's a white guy, older white man, who, and I see the theme, this tyrannical white man government that's taking over the United States and treating people as if they're slaves and whores and they shouldn't be treating them like that. I get it. That's what the premise of the video is. So the white guy, basically, sitting in his office, he shuts his blinds, makes it so obvious. I don't understand why they would do that. And he shuts his blinds, and he goes on, and I guess he must have jerked off or something, right? So in between that, doing that, she gets his phone number and gives him a call. As he writes on there and calls her some type of obscenities or whatever. You know what I mean? Watching a song where she's twerking and got her mouth open. All this stuff is for what? But we'll get to that. So, she calls him and she curses him out and tells him, he better watch his mouth and all this stuff and watch this and watch that. Right? Okay. Then he goes outside and he gets hit by a bus or a truck, right? Because I guess he's supposed to be trash. He gets hit by a trash truck because he's trash, right? There's so many things that I took away from this video, which to me is just crazy to me, right? But anyway, so let's get to the video. So all right, so she basically calls him and says all this stuff to him. Now here's my problem with that, right? So let me get this right. You put yourself out there. Move like a whore. You do stuff like a whore. You dance like a whore. You Walk like a whore. You know what the old saying is. You walk like a duck, quack like a duck, fly like a duck. Must be a duck. I don't understand it. So how are you upset at this man for doing the stuff that you portray to be? He's only going off your energy. But it's like this whole narrative of these women nowadays, they feel like they can do whatever they want. And you can't criticize them. You cannot say nothing to these girls nowadays. Because you're wrong. If you say anything that's remotely close to criticizing them, you're wrong. And they're right. And you got people that actually side with them. It's like, so let me get this right. If you refer to yourself as Miss Bitch, and I call you Miss Bitch, and you get upset, how is that possible? So you refer yourself as a thigh. You're saying you're a thigh. That hoe over there, you're saying that you're a whore. But yet and still, you're upset at a man who's doing what your energy provided him to do. I don't get it. I don't get it. What's the point? There's in one part of the video, there's girls surrounding the dude in the elevator. For what? What is the point of this video? What are you trying to say? But see, this is what I hate about these artists who do nothing but virtue signal. That's all they do. They don't do nothing that's actually helping people. What's the point of making a style? You are a popular female artist. You really believe that you have to do music like this? Why not do music? Why does it have to be women have to exploit themselves to feel like they are they feel like they have won, or they feel like it's just more of a rebel thing. It's like, oh yeah, I gotta go against the grain. It's like, why do you feel like you have to make this type of music for women to feel like they triumphed? Why can't you make good music or music to tell women how to be better of a female or a woman to her man, or just be a better person in general? This is not teaching girls to be better women. How do you say that this is upstanding behavior, or this is type of behavior that women should be doing? How's that? I don't get it. I really don't. I don't get the point of you making videos like this and trying to act as if you should be respectable. Like people should respect you. Or you should be like, oh yeah, we have to show her some respect. Yeah, I have to show you respect because you're a person. But as being a whore, I don't have to respect you. I can respect you as being a person, yes. Not put my hands on you, not spit on you, do stuff like that, no. Which I would never do, but still. But yet and still, you act as if this is some type of behavior that women should be proud of. But y'all putting it out there and trying to make it seem like, oh yeah, this is what they should be proud of. But then y'all get mad when men don't want y'all. When men don't want to deal with y'all. Y'all get so upset. So I don't understand it. I don't understand this type of behavior. I really don't. I don't understand it. I don't understand how you can make a music video criticizing the man for criticizing you for your behaviors that made him criticize you. Okay, so let's take a step back. I would really feel this video if Megan Thee Stallion didn't do any of that stuff, and she just was in the video. I don't know. Let's say she was a Candace Owens in the video, and she was rapping, and she was sitting and just doing stuff that was how would I say, that was upstanding. She wasn't twerking, and then this man did something like that and said some things that to her like that. Then I would feel that, because I say, okay, yeah, now I get your point. But I don't get your point of you being a whore in the video, of doing whorish things in real life, and then you get upset at a man who treats you like a whore. You ain't gonna go to a whore house and try to have a decent conversation or a conversation about with a woman in a whorehouse, 99% of the men are not going to go there to have a conversation with a woman in a whorehouse. What is he going to do when he go to a whorehouse? So you can't expect somebody to come to you with respect if you don't respect yourself. And even if you do respect yourself, you putting this out here that basically tells people that you don't respect yourself. I don't get it. The song is trash. If the song was good, we can have an argument. The song is trash. It's like an infomercial. Look like something off a B movie. a B movie, a skit on the TV. It looks like she's playing. Like this song looks like they're playing around. Like it's not serious. It's craziness, man. It's craziness how we allow this behavior to go on, and no one calls them out. And then when people do call them out on it, they get cut down. I've seen people actually defend this behavior and say, "Oh, it's sexually liberating. It's what women want to do." You really believe that this is sexually liberating, but then get mad at when men do things like this or when men criticize you? You can't get mad at that man for criticizing you if you are doing things that make him criticize you. It's just that simple. Torture Talk. Like, share, subscribe to the page. Hey, man, listen. She in there shaking that ass too, boy. I ain't gonna lie. She's shaking it like she a stripper. Moving like she a whore. Shaking it. I guess whores need music too. But for me, I ain't feeling it, man. You know what it is, man. Like, share, subscribe to the page.